In 1998, Banjo-Kazooie came out for the Nintendo 64. It's beloved to this day and probably will be forever until humanity goes extinct. The story? Evil witch Gruntilda kidnaps Banjo's little sister Tootie in order to steal her beauty. Our heroes then go and save her. How do they do that? With a lot of help. Without this mole here, they would not be able to perform even a single attack. Bottles is the guy who teaches Banjo and Kazooie useful moves such as Talon Trot, swimming, punching, rolling, pecking, or using these flight platforms. Mambo is a shaman who can transform you in some levels if you have enough Mambo tokens. Speaking of collectibles, each level has 100 notes and 10 chiggies, which you use to progress in the game. And if you collect all 5 chinchas in the world, you get 1 chiggy. If you touch them, they somehow learn to fly and can leave. Then there are honeycombs which refill your health, extra honeycombs which extend your health, 1-ups which add a life, and eggs to use as ammo. The game features 9 main levels: Mambo's Mountain, Treasure Trove Cove, Clanker's Cavern, Bubble Gloop Swamp, 3cc Peak, Gobi's Valley, Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and Click Clock Wood, in addition to Spiral Mountain and Grunty's Lair. After beating Grunty on her tower with the help of chinchas, she falls all the way down and gets buried under a big boulder. This is the end of the game. However, not of the series. Banjo-Tooie is an improvement in every way. The visuals are a lot better, Mambo for example. The gameplay is also a lot better. You can flap out of Talon Trot, the roll keeps momentum and the direction can be changed. The Beak Buster keeps momentum, swimming is faster, the Big Bomb can be moved and infinitely extended. The shitty claw swipe has been replaced with a good attack, grabbing ledges. Tooie is also faster paced, which is a lot more fun. In Kazooie, one has to sleep through this annoying, boring dance every single time a chiggy is collected. And in addition to that, also for every note door. In Tooie you can just keep playing. The animations are better. For example, Banjo's backpack moves now when he runs. And very important, the game design has improved a lot as well. While in Kazooie you need to find where you open levels, in Tooie you open them all in the same place. If you die in Kazooie, then your note record in the level is saved, but they are all back and have to be collected again. In Tooie, every note is saved and stays collected. There are so many such great additions, the new egg types, the new abilities, boss fights in every level, which just adds so much, and a huge one, multiplayer. I played an insane amount of multiplayer in my childhood with friends and family. The levels are connected, while in Kazooie, every level is just a tiny isolated box. In Tooie, levels lead to other levels, which makes the game feel more alive. For all of these reasons, Tooie is rated so well. Here are the top Vim's Lair ratings in July, and here are the top Vim's Lair ratings in August. There's a Metacritic rating as well, 8.8. Banjo-Tooie is my favorite game of all time, and it will always and forever have a special place in my heart. More than 20 years after its release, I still find myself humming Tooie's melodies. Mayhem Temple, Glitter Gulch Mine, Witchy World, Jolly Roger's Lagoon, Grunty Industries, Pterodactyl Land, Hailfire Peaks and Cloud Cuckoo Land are the 8 main worlds you traverse before beating Grunty and finishing this masterpiece. Can Banjo-Threeie be even better? The first thing that comes to my mind is graphics. When Banjo and Kazooie came out as DLC characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in 2019, I was really impressed. They look amazing. Then there's this fan project, Project Dream, and it's gorgeous. So if I imagine Ultimate Banjo in a world looking as good as the Project Dream 3 world, then yes, that would be even better. But I'm pretty convinced the 3 will have good graphics. So what could it do better in other aspects? I think adding even more egg types would probably be a bit too much. It would probably be best to either keep the same egg types or replace them, like Grunty's Revenge did. Keep some and replace some. Fun game by the way, I recommend it. First, I didn't like the idea of replacing eggs, because I thought, why would they forget to use certain egg types but not moves? But then I thought, well, maybe they don't forget how to use grenade eggs. Those just aren't to be found anymore in that new 3 world. This mindset makes it totally okay for me to replace eggs. You cannot use what you don't have. Tooie does have a multiplayer mode, however that Bottle's Revenge mode didn't get finished. It's a mode where player 1 plays through the adventure mode, but there's an additional player 2. Bottle's Evil Spirit. It enables player 2 to control weak enemies and hinder player 1. I tried it with my girlfriend and it was a lot of fun. It's really unfortunate that they didn't finish it. How did I play it then? Well, there's a cheat code that enables the mode and you can still play it, even though it was never officially finished. So maybe add it in Banjo-Threeie, or even better, a co-op mode where player 1 controls Banjo and player 2 controls Kazooie, either separated or together. Kind of like in Double Dash, where two players sit in the same cart. It's so much fun. One driving, the other one throwing items. Banjo, controlled by player 1, does all of the running and moving around, and player 2 presses the buttons for Kazooie. If you want to rat-a-tat rap, then player 1 must press A to jump, and player 2 must press B to attack. And in general, when it comes to game design, I think if the developers think of good new egg types, Grunty's Revenge for instance has battery eggs, so how about electricity eggs? Or something completely new, like maybe wind eggs? In terms of elements, we've already had fire and, in form of ice, water in a way. I'm just brainstorming here, I'm not the developer, but yeah. So to summarize, with improved graphics and even better multiplayer, we could get a new very best Banjo game, beating all of the others. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then there's a like button for you, and consider subscribing. Bye!